Hi, I'm Rob Wyman from Coast to Coast Auctions. I wanted to talk to you just a little bit more about comic books. Now, I had talked in a previous video about using dividers to help you with a comic book collection. You can get these at Amazon. You can get these from comic book stores. I'll put a link in this video to show you some places you can get these, and you could click on that and have them sent to your house. We use these a lot. So let's say I'm going through one of these boxes back here, and let's say you don't have enough room to do all these comics spread out everywhere. Take a box, put it on a table, you pull out a comic. Okay, in this case it's Iron Man. All right, now you pull out another comic, Detective Comics. Then you take and you say, okay, well, Detective comes before Iron Man, and you put a divider in between them. Now you do it, you find some more Detective comic books, and you look through and you say, okay, this one is Detective number 373, and maybe you have Detective 200 something. You put it in front of it, and you put another one of these dividers, and you write up here with a Sharpie, Detective, or Detective Comics if you want. Now later, you've got your Detective Comics here, you've got your Iron Man comics back there. You go through and you count these up. You say, okay, I've got Iron Man, I think this one's 97 to 150. You know, that's the last one that you have. And you do a quick count and you say, I have 27 Iron Man comic books ranging from 97 to whatever the last one was, 125, 143, whatever. When you get a hold of us, then you'll know what Iron Man you have, and I can say, hey, do you have issue this? And you could flip through. Well, yes, I do. All right, now that's the first time Iron Man wore this particular outfit, or Spider-Man wore the black outfit, or that's the time that the Punisher, did this in that comic, or the first appearance of this person or that. You get what I'm saying? We can find those key issues if you have them in some sort of an order, and that's a good way to do it. Make sure you have clean hands, and make sure that you have a clean table. Now, my company has over 700 world record prices selling comic books. And if I was to get a call from you and you were here in Missouri, where we live, I could come and pick these up. It wouldn't be a big deal. But let's say that you called me and you were from New Hampshire. If I'm going to come up to New Hampshire, it's going to cost a lot more. And I'm going to maybe bring some back, maybe not bring some back. Some of them, we'll sort through them there and decide what we could leave and you could sell there. And then we'll, by maybe using a local auctioneer who's not an expert in comic books, but we can give them some help. And we'll bring the other ones back. Now, we did that with an auctioneer in New Hampshire, and he was happy enough about it that he got a hold of the auctioneer magazine people. That's from the National Auctioneers Association, and he had them write an article, Superhero Sales, How to Sell Comic Books. Well, when you get on the front page of the National magazine for auctions, and they do a feature article about you, and they call it Superhero Sales, that's kind of about as good a reference as you can get. And you can see in here that it talks about me and selling comic books. So we are an industry recognized leader in comic sales. I've taught classes at the National Auctioneers Association about comics, and my son has taught classes at the National Association at their conference and show about selling comics and how to go through a collection of collectible things like comics. His class was called Diamonds in the Rough. My class was on comics. We'd love to hear about your collection. If this video has brought you any sort of improvement or learning, please click like down here, click subscribe, and then click the little bell for a notification. If you want to contact us about your collection, take the link in the video and go to our website, or maybe you're on our website, and look down below and there will be a contact form. I'd love to set our next world record selling your comics. Why don't you get a hold of us today? I'm Rob Wyman from Coast to Coast Auction, and thanks again for your time and for listening.